Happy New Year. Welcome to the first episode of 2025 of Wesam's World. It's me, Wesam Quiche. If this is your first episode, I'm Wesam Quiche. I'm an actor who's been working here in Hollywood since 2009. This is a behind the scenes, behind the limelight look at what's going on in my world. I have my two awesome producers with me who have been here for a very long time. First and foremost, Peyton Grufick, a.k.a. P-Unit, a.k.a. Little PP, a.k.a. has really trouble returning my text messages.
I'm sorry.
And we're going to address that later on in the show. No, it's fine. We're going to address that later on in the show, and it's fine. I'm not upset about it because
you're very upset about it, and I can tell.
It's 2025, and we're gonna get positive this year. Our second producer handles all of our social media and more, and our current events curator, also AKA Taylor Swift expert in the field.
Wow,
Alexandra Gorski. Happy New Year, team.
Happy New Year.
Seriously, I've been so excited to get back to this episode. We took a little bit of a break for the holidays.
Yeah.
First and foremost, how were your holidays, Peyton?
They were good.
Yeah?
They were good. I didn't get sick this time, which is good. It's always good.
Either. Wow. Our two sickies never got sick this December. You guys both always get sick.
I know. And it's always like right when I get to Tulsa, so it's like plans are ruined.
Yeah, I feel you, dude.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. And you went to Tulsa?
I did.
How was Tulsa?
It's Tulsa.
Tulsa, Oklahoma, baby.
Yeah.
Midwest.
Shout out Tulsa.
Prime Midwest vibes.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to say.
Mm-hmm.
Alexandra Gorski, how are you?
Good, yeah.
How were your holidays?
It was great. My mom came down because she had back surgery.
Ooh.
Yeah. So she was able to fly, came down, spent Christmas with me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. Family time is always good.
Yep.
I did my family time during Thanksgiving so that I wouldn't have to fly during Christmas because your boy flew out to, I guess I can say the city.
Yeah.
Right? Because a lot of things filmed there.
Of course.
So I flew out to Chicago for a job a little bit before the holidays. That's why I had a little bit of extended break for you loyal listeners of Wesam's World. That we took a little bit of a break. And then,
But you're going to be going back, right? Because of the drama? That was pretty interesting.
Yeah. I'll get into that here in just a second. But I didn't want to fly during Christmas, or I needed this break.
Yeah.
I was running on fumes.
Uh-huh.
I was done.
Uh-huh.
I was directing 7 or 8 showcases for my students. I was filming, teaching other acting classes, private coaching sessions, Jiu-Jitsu. I was done for the year. So I am so recharged to start 2025. So good.
That's great.
What's your resolution?
Oh, so many.
Do you do resolutions?
No. I don't. No.
Do you, Peyton?
Not really.
Okay.
I say them out loud and then we'll
That's
see.
it.
We'll see.
I got one for you.
Okay.
Whenever somebody texts you, you look at it.
I know.
And there's this little button you can put unread.
I know.
So you can make sure I'll get to that later.
Yeah, I know.
Literally all I want to do is go bowling with you.
I know. To be fair, you never returned my text either.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, remember? You called me?
Oh, yes, that debacle. Okay, this is what happened for everybody here. Listen, Peyton's busy now, okay? He's big time, prime time
busy
in his own way, okay? And he's big time editor for Markiplier, for Corey Kenshin, for Mr. Beast.
I'm really failing on Corey Kenshin recently.
No, he's back.
He's back?
Oh.
I've been killing it with Corey.
And also he works full-time here at Idobi as well, and is a producer for the show, and he does his own stuff. So he's busy. I get it. He's busy. And so I accept that our friendship went from here to there.
Wow.
And that's fine.
No.
It's fine. It's fine.
This is fake news.
Okay. Anyway, I texted him, and literally he texted right away to the point where I didn't even see it pop up.
It's true.
And I will be on. I know I told you this, but I don't think I told you this, Alex. I was sitting there 5 days later. I was like, this. I mean, I was so upset. I had a bad day that day, and I'm like, oh, Okay, cool. Doesn't want to text me back anymore. I don't get what the I'm gonna. Look what. Oh, he did text me back. And I left that voice message just like laughing, and I'm like, oh man. So you thought
did that diffuse your day?
It did actually. It made me laugh. It made me laugh so hard. So that's good. But some exciting news to share with you all. Yes, I did go to Chicago for filming. I have to go back in January. My co-star got appendicitis. His appendix ruptured.
You phrase this as exciting news.
Yeah.
That's exciting news.
Oh, yeah, I mean,
It's active.
it is active.
His appendix burst.
Woo!
I mean,
Go!
that is exciting.
But wait, where was it? Where was he when that happened?
He was about to fly into fly from
So
his
he was
city.
at the airport.
No. He was at his home, and he's like, I can't get on this plane.
Oh,
My
okay.
stomach
Yeah.
hurts.
I thought he was at the airport.
And imagine production being like, how bad is this stomach ache? You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Your tummy hurts.
Yeah, right. And so they called him. They're like, hey, we can get you on a plane later on in the day or even early tomorrow morning. And that didn't. No, he went to the hospital. Which in my mind, I'm like, how bad did that stomach ache hurt?
Yeah.
It must have been crazy hard.
Worse than one chip. Worse than one chip, you know?
One chip hot challenge?
Yeah, because our stomachs didn't burst.
Nope. But we felt like food poisoning for the rest of the night.
Yeah.
That was no good. I'll never do that again. Ever.
Oh, yeah.
No. So that was the exciting thing for the filming. Also, I got promoted to blue belt in Jiu-Jitsu.
I saw that.
Was not expecting that at all. So that was really cool. Now here's the downside to that. You realize how many people were being nice to you when they were rolling with you, and it's a fight for your life every single time now.
Yeah.
Show us your bruise.
Oh yeah,
You got a gnarly bruise? Oh,
yeah.
look at that.
Some guy just grabbed my skin, and I was like, hey, that's my skin. And he goes, what? I'm like, that's my skin you're grabbing. I was whispering it to him because it hurts so bad. He's like, oh, I'm sorry. So yeah, it's a fight for your life every single time. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. But it's still fun.
Yeah.
So
Do you have to
Nice.
break a board? Like, to get promoted?
no, we don't break boards in jiu-jitsu.
Yeah,
Okay.
the wrong.
But they're like all the same, basically. Karate, kung fu.
Oh, I got one for you that you should do.
Jiu-jitsu. What should I do?
Yeah, there's one where you sit on a bench.
What's that called?
I don't know. It's some guy. I'll send you the video, but it's literally some guy.
Oh, I've seen that.
Yep. Yeah, it's some guy. He's like, I realized when I incorporated the bench, it's like I was playing chess for years, and then somebody handed me a Rubik's Cube, and I was like, oh, what's this? And it changed the game for me. And so he's doing all his like fighting and stuff while he's sitting on a bench, and I'm like, what? So that's one for you.
Yeah,
Yeah, that'd be good.
that would be good.
Or you can learn that one where you just throw your energy at someone and stop them.
Ooh, yeah. I'll be a master of that.
Try it on me.
Try it on you?
Yeah, here we go.
Here we go.
That's a good start. Okay. You're really, really focusing in on here. You've crossed your fingers, intertwined them, like all the church and the people, the steeple thing that people did with their hands back in the 90s. He has two fingers up. And
Whoa.
Wow. Wow.
That's bench work.
You call me a bitch?
No, that's bench work.
Oh!
Bitch.
All right. There you go. Bench work.
Bench work.
Hilarious.
He's made it his own. That's desk energy work.
Trademark.
Trademark. Whoa. I got
Already.
legal. All right. I'm really excited to get into our current events for the
Yeah.
New Year's. So, Miss Alexandra Gorski, what do we have for today?
The end of the year, Hollywood witnessed a late surge in box office revenues, with total domestic sales reaching $8.66 billion as of December 29th, 2024, just 3.3% shy of last year's total. However, this is a rebound notable compared to June, where sales were 27.5% below the year before.
That's good. I'll tell
So
you.
we came in weak and we finished strong for the industry.
Absolutely. Do we need to take a quick break?
I honestly didn't even start a timer.
All right.
I was way too into this.
All right. Well, I want to get into that in just a little bit. So we're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll
Sorry,
be
guys.
right back after these messages. It's okay. It's the first episode of the new year. We're still.
I'm just rusty.
Yeah,
I'm
we're just.
rusty.
We're
Peyton
we're
will have
rusty.
to keep
Here we
me on
go.
track on that one.
And we'll be right back. And we're back. And a friendly reminder to everybody to download the Idobi Radio app so that you can listen live to Idobi Radio at any time, not just for our show, but all the other wonderful shows and wonderful music we have on. I'll tell you one thing about the increase in movie sales and people going to the movies. I am so stoked. I might go see Nosferatu.
Yeah.
That looks really good.
It
Yeah.
does.
I saw a making of, a little 15-minute making of on YouTube. And very rarely do films pull me in like that. And I got to say, you know what? If you're going to make a remake of a movie that came out like 100 years ago.
True.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, that's one I want
Absolutely.
to see a remake of. Cool.
Yeah.
Nosferatu, that's like classic film history, film cinema. If you love movies, if you love storytelling, you got to see the original. And then something you have to keep in mind when you watch these movies, or especially the old ones, you got to put yourself in that time period. So I highly encourage people to do a little bit of history research. Like, what was it like for people at the time? Because could you imagine being in the 1920s?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
And none, like 99% of the stuff you have today, you don't have.
Yeah.
And then you're in a cinema. First of all, cinema was like mind blowing.
Yeah.
Probably like what we would consider VR to a certain
Right.
extent.
Yeah. And you had to be an
Moving
elite.
pictures. That's what they called it.
What's that?
Moving pictures.
True. And you said you
Right.
had
You had to be an elite.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was expensive.
It was
Oh,
not just anybody could go see the moving pictures.
There you
Yeah.
go. Can you imagine that Nosferatu
Yeah.
vampire on the screen? You'd have
Scary.
nightmares.
Yeah.
Nightmares.
Do you know the footage of like the first motion picture with like the train?
Yeah.
And then when it like was coming at the screen.
Yes.
So it was gonna pop out. That's crazy to think about.
Right.
Because you look at that and you go like, what a bunch of idiots.
Right.
Obviously, it's not gonna come out.
Right.
They didn't know.
I mean, it makes sense. Even The Exorcist, when it came out,
Ooh, yeah.
people were legitimately like not just like having nightmares, but like scared that they've actually really like brought the Satan through the
Yeah.
screen. I love that.
Yeah.
That's storytelling right there. That has
Yeah.
that kind of impact. And so Nosferatu, I'm really, really stoked for.
Yeah.
That director wanted to remake that ever since he saw it as a kid, too. Like, he was so attached to that story.
He did a play actually
Yes.
where they had the
the-
not subtitles, but like the
dialogue.
dialogue came up on a separate screen above the play, and so they did the play with no words,
like the silent
Oh.
movie.
like a silent film.
Very
Yeah.
fun. I
Yeah.
love him.
And everything was in black and white, so that way you
Yeah.
felt like you were...
So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do we got next?
All right. So we have a shift in the industry trends for what's going to come out. Faith-based and Western content.
I'm all for it.
Yeah.
I want to be in a Western so bad.
You want to be in a Western?
Oh my God, you don't know. I will. I need to be in a Western. I need to be in a Western for two reasons. First, my dad loves Westerns, and he's like, I've always wanted to see you in the riding a horse, Wesam. I'm like, okay, cool. But second, I think it'd be so badass.
Well, yeah, but they got to find something new to
True.
do. I feel like
True.
all Westerns are the same.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. My dad watched so much Bonanza. And when I see Western films today, I'm like, that's Bonanza. It's all Bonanza and higher quality.
You know, whenever I watch Westerns, one of my favorite ones is the hardcore classic, Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. And
Yeah.
honestly, if they ever did a remake, I would love to play the ugly character.
Uh-huh.
Because he's actually his character, there's so much depth in the story, and I'm like, oh my God, the things I would do differently.
Yeah.
It really inspires me when I watch stuff like that. I'm like, oh, what would I do? What would my choices be? And I love silence in Westerns. You've seen it, right?
Yeah.
The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly.
Yeah.
The shifts that character has from things being great and then all of a sudden, oh shit, and then here and then there and there, are actually pretty dramatic.
Yeah.
I love that. I
Yeah.
love finding
No,
those
it's
transitions.
held up after all this time.
Yeah. One of you know what character you would play?
Who would I play?
And it's actually a good character. No, I'm being serious. I'm not doing
Are you?
Yeah. I'm not doing
Okay.
a bit here. There's a character where the ugly guy,
Yeah.
he's in the bathtub, and the guy... Wait, what? Would you let me finish before you stop? I'm being serious.
Keep going.
So anyway, I forget his name. He's the ugly character. He's taking a bath because he's been through hell. Basically, he's really dirty, and he's at this place where it's a hotel where you get all these services done, and basically he tells like one of the butlers or something. He's like, I need more soap, and the guy goes, yes.
That's me.
Yeah.
You're right. I'd kill it.
No, just kidding. It's actually the general for the North who's a drunk. I think you would do
me.
Yeah, the general. The scene where they're at the bridge, the Confederates and the Union are fighting over the bridge, and the Union general, he's a drunk, and
Thank God you're not casting.
Wow, like if you're listening to this right now, please express how rude. I was giving you a compliment right now.
I don't think that. No. My scrawny ass.
It would have worked.
It would. I guess if we approached it differently.
Yeah.
Okay.
I see potential.
Okay. So we're talking in remake terms.
Of course, remake.
We do. Okay. Robert Eggers. Next movie for you. Good, the bad, and the ugly. Me and Wesam. Alex, who do you want to be?
I don't know it well enough, to be quite honest.
You're the shopkeep who owns the guns who gets robbed by the ugly guy.
Damn.
Oh, I remember that scene. Okay, sure.
Full makeup though, mustache, beard, gray hair, full
we're
old
not
man
we're
makeup.
not gender bending. Can't be.
No.
All right. I guess I'll be a guy.
What do we got next?
Next, we have what we've already known, but the industry is moving out of California. Georgia's entertainment industry growth. Georgia's entertainment sector, valued at $4.4 billion, owes its origins to initiatives in the 1970s by then Governor Jimmy Carter. By establishing Georgia's Film, Music, and Digital Entertainment Office and offering incentives, the state attracted major productions, contributing to its current status and significant hub for film and television.
Now that's really interesting to me because the governor just signed that big tax incentive that won't go in effect until 2025 for film and TV.
Yeah.
So I don't know exactly what's going to happen. I will say this: there's more stuff being made. And I got new agents. I think I told you this.
You
right?
did. Yeah.
And they were expressing to me, back before COVID and everything, they would get competitive about their clients' movies versus another client's movies or TV shows. And they'd be like, oh, I hope that show doesn't do well because then it'll boost my client's show.
Yeah.
Nowadays, they're hoping everything does well.
Yeah.
Because that's just going to promote more growth. They don't want things to not do well. And so that's interesting to me because they were saying that because of this tax incentive, there should be more stuff being shot here. And I don't know. I don't know if that's really going to, maybe it'll bump up a certain number of percentages of productions outside of the state. But for here, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know. I hope so.
I don't have it written, but I know Netflix, was it in New Mexico or Nevada? They have a huge sound studio being built.
Oh, Jersey.
No. It's a different one.
Oh,
I know because Teresa, who's been a guest on the show, had mentioned they have a new one. But there's going to be another one just slightly east of California somewhere. Yeah. It's huge.
Teresa Pitius, acting coach at the Prep, owner, literally right across their new offices in Jersey, all those Netflix studios.
Yeah.
Georgia, same thing. Vegas, they're doing this thing. And honestly, if I could have my cake and eat it too, I would want to be in a place where the taxes are tremendously less, like Texas, Florida. Florida, I'm not a big fan of. Just for the weather, I'm not a fan of that weather. Or Nevada. Because you save so much in money. Yeah. So much. Now, I got a question for both of you. I've worked here in LA and I travel for work. In your mind, what would you love to do? Would you rather travel if you booked an acting job, or would you rather be in the city you live in? Peyton?
I feel like I'd rather be here. Yeah.
Why?
I'd rather. Traveling sucks. It's so exhausting.
Yeah.
It was fun for a little bit, and now it's terrible.
Mm-hmm.
I would do it though, but yeah, if I traveled, I'd want to stay there for the whole time. I don't care how long it is. I could not do back and forth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. That is exhausting. Is the what's the most exhausting part for you? Is there a specific part of it, or is it just all of it? Because I have a very specific part.
It's the sitting on the plane.
Mm-hmm.
I find the most exhausting.
Fair.
I get antsy.
Yeah, that's fair. Alex?
I like my comforts. I like knowing I'm in my own things and my own space, you know?
Yeah.
It's kind of one of those things where you travel somewhere and it's fun, it's exciting, it's new. But once the new is gone and you're in the hotel room, because if you're flying back and forth or it's not long enough for them to put you in an extended stay or some kind of long-term housing, then you're living out of a hotel, you know, and that's exhausting. You know, you don't have a kitchen, you don't have your computer. You could have a laptop, but it's not hefty enough to do some heavy lifting. You know, it's not your space.
No. I agree with both of you on that. Mm-hmm. Your hometown is great, unless it's a brand new city.
Yeah.
Then I'm excited.
Yeah.
Vancouver is the one place I still haven't worked in.
Yeah.
The only thing I would not want to work in Canada for is for the taxes, because you get paid a lot less.
However, filming something like Lord of the Rings, where you get flown out to those places.
Yeah.
No,
and that's exciting.
That's exciting.
But it's different.
That is different.
It's humongously different.
But here's the thing. Unless it's like the Lord of the Rings, the TV show, where you already know the world, you know it's going to be a hit or whatever. I wonder what that energy is like not knowing. Like, for instance, whenever they were flying out to do Lord of the Rings, how it would have been exciting in a different way. Like, man, I hope this ends up being good.
Yeah.
Because it could be a
crapshoot. Gamble.
Yeah. Big gamble. I like working on the plane if it's for a role that I haven't, if the script sides are really good and I have to break it down, it gives me time to work on it and the time goes by a lot faster.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I will say this. I recommend to people who do travel, if you can get Wi-Fi on the plane, get TikTok and just start doom scrolling, because holy crap, does time fly by.
I don't know. Yeah. We might not have it by the end of this month.
Might. And I just started shopping on TikTok.
Ew.
I know.
What do you say, ew?
It's drop shipping. It's just not the best quality stuff most of the time.
Why'd you say ew? Come on,
basically
guys.
shopping on Wish at that point.
I don't know what Wish is.
Okay.
It's like Temu. Temu? How do you say it?
Temu.
Temu is the same thing?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I got good stuff.
What have you gotten?
Shower head.
You fell for it.
All right. Did you get the one with the damn rocks and beads in it and everything?
Not the filter.
Okay.
I actually bought that.
Does it do anything?
Way before it ever became something on socials, and it wasn't the best. It could have been great if you already have good water pressure and you want something to filter and clean your water, but otherwise it's not what they're advertising it for, which is heavy pressure.
Yeah. I got heavy pressure.
You got heavy pressure now?
Yeah, I love it. I can't wait to get a shower with just 50 nozzles. And I want to feel like I'm in a car wash for semi trucks.
Yeah.
I want to hurt.
You want some things that come out and
wait
wash
a minute
you on the side?
I want to feel like. Never mind. Yeah, I want to.
No, say it.
No. You would be upset. We'd have to bleep it out.
I think I already entered your mind, and I know, and I'm ex-naying.
Yeah, I definitely am not going to say what I was going to say.
Okay, moving on. So some upcoming projects. There's going to be a Beatles biopic.
Ooh. Didn't get it.
You can't sing Yellow Submarine?
I don't even know how it goes.
Oh.
I have a controversial thought on the Beatles.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
Here we go. Hot take.
Overrated.
Overrated.
Okay.
Way overrated.
Okay.
I think they're overrated. I understand how people like the music, but I don't know. There's nothing in their music that resonates. Is it just not
your genre?
It's definitely not my genre.
Okay.
And I appreciate it to a certain extent, but the intensity of which people are the greatest band ever.
Yeah.
I'm I don't know. about that. I might have missed that boat.
I had a neighbor who was obsessed with the Beatles. Yeah, you'd go in their house, and there were so many like Beatles, like artwork on the walls and everything. You go down their living room. It's just the four of them on the biggest frame you can imagine, right there on the wall.
That's
Yellow
cool.
Submarine was like their favorite movie.
Yeah.
We listen to the Beatles every Sunday. Sunday with the Beatles.
Every Sunday.
Every Sunday.
What was the occasion?
Going to church.
Going to church.
Okay.
So it was on the radio. And they didn't have commercials.
Yeah. No.
If they did, it was only at the top of the hour. So it was kind of like, you knew you weren't going to get commercials.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
good luck to them with that.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd be casting it.
No, they're going for people who are from the area. The UK, Ireland area. So,
All right.
yeah.
What else we got?
We also have the Harry Potter TV show series coming in.
Oh yeah,
That's brought in some controversy
yeah.
to the industry.
I'm curious to see. They're doing the basically back to the Sorcerer's Stone, right?
Yeah.
From the very beginning.
Oh, interesting. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's a part of me that wants to like mess with my agents and be like, "Hey, I'm putting in a self tape for Harry Potter for the
For
the
Harry?
new series," and they're like, "He's supposed to be like 12."
CGI, right?
We got computers now.
Yeah.
Can fix that.
We made Benjamin Button. We can age somebody.
Oh my God. Yeah. That won't be up till 2026, right?
Yeah, 2026 is the planned release.
Yeah, with GTA.
They're turning that
6.
around quick.
The Harry Potter thing.
Yeah.
If they start filming in this spring, then yeah, that's
Yeah.
I mean, that's as quick as they can probably make it.
Yeah.
I will say this: AI is making things quicker and taking a lot of special effects job. Talked to a guy who works in special effects. His team created the Iron Man mask for one of the movies.
Yeah.
And everything. And he said he used to look over a team of would be 11 people. Now it's like 5
Damn.
Wow.
because of AI.
It's crazy.
I know. That's also another thing where it's like we're not going to stop it at this point.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So what do you do as a person like that? What do you do as a computer programmer or a graphics designer? Do you learn how to work with the AI, or do you find a completely new job? You know, I don't know. These things.
Yeah, you got to get not better at it because it'll always keep learning. However, a lot of people are suing different AI companies for wrongful gathering of their intellectual rights and property.
Yeah.
Throwing it in there and teaching it.
I will say this: I'm using it in my pitch package, not in terms of the writing, but in terms of the visuals. So I don't have to like go and shoot something. I would use stills from like this is the scene, this is how it would take place, so people at least get a vibe for what we're trying to go for. And I think that's helpful, honestly, if it's going to help me sell my thing.
Yeah, I think it becomes a moral standard. What do we allow as a society? What do we agree upon as the level of, or what do we want to watch?
Yeah.
You know?
What do you use AI in your editing? You just let it do all the work for you, and you pretend like you did stuff.
Wow. Wow.
Slam.
We have one AI thing we use, and it's used in this right now as people are watching it. All it does is it takes the video tracks and the audio tracks. It realizes who's talking, and it cuts to that camera.
Okay. Yes.
And that's all it does.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's been helpful.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
So it's an auto switcher.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's great. That's definitely something that can save a lot of time.
Yeah.
What else we got?
Last but not least, we were left at the end of December, on December 20th, 2024, with the Blake Lively, Justin Baldoni
Yes.
situation.
What is this?
Oh, Alex?
So Blake Lively filed a complaint with the California Civil Rights Department against Justin Baldoni, alleging sexual harassment and retaliatory actions during and after the production of It Ends With Us. Lively claims included unwanted improvised kissing, inappropriate sexual comments, and boundary violations on set. She further alleges that after raising concerns, Baldoni orchestrated a smear campaign to tarnish her reputation. Justin Baldoni has denied the allegations with his attorney, describing Lively's claim as completely false, outrageous, and intentionally salacious.
I did hear about this.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is a big issue with narrative in the media, social media, how people can, how people can't, you know? And then also most people are waiting with bated breath on what comes out during the next real discovery, because this wasn't actually, most people are confused. It's not a lawsuit yet. You have to file a motion to be able to sue someone.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not an official lawsuit yet. It hasn't been filed with any court of California besides the initial part.
Yeah. That's, I will say this. Have you done research on this case at all? Or no?
I watched a TikTok. That's all I got.
Yeah. I will say this. She has very solid receipts from the stuff I've read.
Mm-hmm.
And not just from after, but before filming. Not just like personal things, but like meetings that had taken place to express things that she was uncomfortable with. Ryan Reynolds showing up to those meetings as well. And like other people around. This is very... It's as clear cut as it could be, honestly. It doesn't look good. And it explains a lot why there was so much weirdness during the press of that movie, because a lot of podcasts were talking about it as well. And it's very weird, because I've done press for stuff, and if you're not on this, they usually give you some kind of press packet about what to talk about.
Yeah.
And they were so far apart with each other that it was just like, this is something's not right here.
Yeah.
So we'll see how it turns out.
I also think it shows an interesting lens on what's allowed for men during a press kind of junket thing and what is allowed for women, because you get someone like Cillian Murphy, who is aloof and somewhat rude to a certain degree at times, you know. Not rude as in rude, but just aloof, you know, just short answers, kind of those kind of things, different male celebrities. And then you get people going, well, Blake was a bitch, you know, to certain things. And it's interesting that, you know, and sure, maybe you can say she didn't handle all of it. And if Justin broke away, which is what is coming out, was he didn't follow the press kit set by Sony, and she did, she probably should have taken the initiative to break it, to, you know, watch it. I don't know. Well, of course, we don't know anything yet. But just a different lens in which we allow, in general, men and women, different sets of rules to follow.
Yeah.
You know?
It's that's really interesting. Really quick, how are we on time? We good?
Peyton?
We're good.
Okay, just for the commercial break.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We're good.
Yeah. I'm curious to see how this turns out.
Yeah, very interesting.
I don't even know who this guy is.
He was on Jane the Virgin, is where he started off, really getting his money. But he has his own production company. So the problem was, he was the director and the producer, and so was his buddy, who has a lot of money as well, and they have their production company. And one of the allegations or the statements is she went to Sony, because they're the distributor, they're not the main production company, to try and express the situation, and they said, yeah, that's not us, you have to go to the production company. Well, it's his production company.
Yeah.
So, you know.
I will say this, there's a big red flag from what she was said, one of the biggest red flags. Whenever I've done any kissing scenes or anything like that, there's always been some kind of like intimacy coordinator.
Yeah.
And also, I always talk to my scene partner and be like, hey, what are you okay with me doing? What are you not comfortable with? Like, I make sure there's like really clear communication there.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't have that, and it's a very sexual, there's like a lot of sexual scenes, and I'm like, that's crazy to be ad-libbing stuff like that, and improving, like kissing and biting and all this stuff. That is so inappropriate.
100%.
So inappropriate. And I can only imagine how uncomfortable somebody would feel if like your scene partner just started doing all that stuff without talking about it with you.
Yeah.
I mean, I
had my front tooth chipped by a guy for a scene. We were supposed to kiss, right?
Oh.
And he just came in hot. And I was like, what the fuck? You know? Director.
I said I was sorry.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
Actually, people are now, people on the internet. They've got to find. They got to search. They got to find all the conspiracy. In Deadpool, there's a line where Ryan Reynolds yells out, "Is there no intimacy coordinator on set?"
Ah.
And people are thinking it's a part of a callback to all that was going on.
Go ahead.
I didn't have anything to say.
Oh, it looked like so important.
No, you look like you were ruminating on the deepest of deeps.
I'm just.
If we did a scene together, let's say,
Okay.
me and you, Peyton.
Yeah.
Like it's an intimate scene.
Okay.
And I would ask you, I'd be like, hey, is this cool if I put my hand on your shoulder?
No.
Okay. On your lower back.
No.
Okay. In the scene, it says I'm supposed to give you a peck on the cheek. Which
Yeah.
cheek do you prefer?
Left.
Your left or mine?
Either.
See, that's communication. All right? Because if he expected his left and then I thought it was my left, that would have been a problem. Because then he would have turned and boom, lip to lip.
Yeah.
Boom. I got a lawsuit.
Wow.
We'll be back right after these commercial breaks. And we're back. Is that our commercial break?
I guess. Yeah.
It is now.
It is now.
Friendly reminder to download the Idobi Radio app on your phone. It's the easiest way to listen live to Idobi Radio and get all the latest updates as well as listen to your favorite podcast.
You'll find it at just Idobi app.
Right. Just Idobi app.
Mm-hmm.
Great. On the App Store.
Mm-hmm.
Everywhere you get apps. Mostly the App Store because if you have an iPhone.
Who doesn't have an iPhone?
Thomas Kincaid.
Who the hell is Thomas Kincaid?
He's a painter who passed away a while ago. Fun fact.
All of his.
I don't know if it's a fun fact. Maybe exciting fact.
There we go again with exciting.
Yeah. Look up exciting.
Death is exciting. This is what you're saying to me right now
Yeah?
is the same as the goofy thing.
No. Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. You're saying I'm trying to use words in the way they're exactly defined. That's your problem with me, right?
Yeah. And that's your problem with me.
Okay.
And that's your problem with me.
Because you don't want to. You just use words,
No.
whatever you think
No.
the definition is. Yes, that is.
Exciting definition.
It's causing great enthusiasm and eagerness.
Why are you enthusiastic about these things? You're enthusiastic about death. You're enthusiastic about appendixes bursting.
He's eager.
What's enthusiastic mean?
Oh my God. We're going too deep.
We're gonna get to the bottom of this onion. Okay, we're peeling the layers. We're peeling the layers.
There's no layers.
Having or showing intense and eager enjoyment, interest, or approval.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, enjoyment.
You enjoy this?
Yeah, I enjoy learning about it.
No.
Enjoyment doesn't have to mean I'm the happiest I've ever been.
And a man dressed as a bat can be goofy.
Possibly. But you said it was Mortal Kombat that was goofy when it wasn't.
Oh, yeah. Random Street Fighters with superpowers, that's a little goofy.
Random Street Fighters. That's not how I would describe Mortal Kombat. That's the one. Honestly, congratulations for the worst description of Mortal Kombat.
Wow.
So
That it's random fighters with superpowers.
I feel like we just need to hug each other really tight.
Do we?
No.
Okay. Isn't Mortal Kombat getting a sequel?
Yeah, I'm playing Sub-Zero.
That's crazy.
No, I want to play Scorpion. Get over here!
Wow.
That was good.
You practice in the mirror?
A lot. I got nodes on my vocal cords from practicing too much.
Good.
Oh, damn.
Good. See? Enthusiastic, joyful.
Yeah. Evil.
Evil. That's a good word. You're evil.
You're evil.
I'm evil?
Oh, dude, if we're talking about evil, you are so much more evil than me.
Nah, you're enjoying appendixes getting burst, painters dying.
No. If there was the levels of hell, you're lower.
No.
Oh, you're lower. You're so low.
No.
Oh, you're in. I'm like, hey, what's up down there, Peyton?
No.
Wish you were up here, huh?
Yeah, how'd your quest to heaven go?
Not so great. We're both in here, dumbass.
Wow.
Dante's Inferno.
That's the one.
You'd be good in that.
I would love to be Dante. You know I'm obsessed with that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Good. I'm glad we do. I'll tell you what. Are you good at bowling?
No.
Okay, neither am I.
Yeah.
I thought we were gonna have a competition there for a second.
Oh, well, if we're both bad, there's the competition.
Yeah, I guess I was ready for you to say yeah. Then I was about to lie and be like, yeah, I'm good too.
Oh, okay. Are you good?
No.
Okay.
Bumpers or no bumpers?
No bumpers. I'm not a coward.
Thank you, Peyton. What do you bumpers? You use bumpers, don't you?
I would love to use bumpers.
It comes down to a game of luck at that point.
Yeah.
You go, who can get the best bumper bumps?
Yeah.
You're playing pinball at that point. Like me, locked in an attic,
You-
playing pinball.
Yeah.
Remember that?
No.
You don't remember my New Year's? You
No.
get shoved in an attic, playing pin. We talked about this. You don't remember this?
No. Please remind me.
I during New Year, you asked me what my New Year's looked like,
As a kid.
and I would get shoved in an attic, playing pinball and computer games of a random guy's house while my parents were downstairs partying, and you're having the same reaction you did then.
Brand new information.
This is amazing. I don't remember this at all.
Yeah,
That's
this is great for the New Year's episode. It's a good reminder.
Yeah.
So, how long did this last? Like,
Oh,
like 5? Like
yeah, like 5 years straight. Like this is just kind of like how this was my life. I'd come down and get food like sometimes.
Mrs. Groovick.
Yeah. Because they heard the end of that episode and they called me out when I was in Tulsa. They went, "You called us Scrooges on the air," which they are. And then they're like, "And you made it sound like we shoved you in an attic during New Year's." And it was like, "Yeah, because you did." And she's like, "Yeah, but it was like a really nice house."
Whoa.
And it's like, okay.
Okay.
That's literally, proceed.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh.
so they did shove you up there in the
Yeah,
attic.
they shoved me in an
Wow.
attic. Like,
Well-
the dude was, like, rich as hell, I guess. So, like, the attic was cool, I guess, a
Yeah.
little bit. Like, he had a TV, a pinball machine, and a computer up there.
Yeah.
And that, I guess, for, like, a 7-year-old, that can keep you occupied
Absolutely.
for a little bit.
Yeah. Well,
Not till midnight, right?
Oh, that's a good question. How long would I stay there? I don't know.
no. I will say this. I probably will be asleep this year before midnight.
Lame.
Yeah.
Lame. You gotta go to Chicago the next day?
No.
Oh, okay. So
I'm
you're
just-
just lame.
Just lame. Yeah, nothing really to yeah, I mean
It's the government.
It's Burbank. Just says Burbank.
I thought you said sperm bank. I thought you said this is a sperm bank.
No,
It sounded.
Burbank.
I swear, it sounded like
Burbank.
sperm bank. It's like,
Wow.
they're like, you need to get here quick.
Oh,
You okay?
shoot.
What?
I forgot the pest guys were coming to my apartment.
The what?
The pest guys.
Okay.
Do you need to run over there?
You need to give them a call. You can step out if you need to. Yeah, go ahead. Step out. Take it. Go ahead.
Do
Go
you need
ahead.
to go let them in?
Kind of.
Well, there's. How are you gonna let them in?
I don't know.
Okay. Do you need my?
Hold
Do you need my? Here. You need my car?
Yeah.
Go
All
save the pest guys.
You know how? You know the code for it?
Yeah.
All right. Oh.
Hold on.
All right.
Sorry.
That's all right. This is hilarious, by the way. Just having to deal with this on air.
Why do you carry cash in your wallet?
You want to know the truth?
Yeah.
Sometimes if somebody needs cash, like a homeless person or whatever,
Oh, that's sweet.
you never know.
Yeah. That's
Or
true.
valet or something like that, or
Yeah.
some small just emergency.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You take valet?
I don't like to. If I have to, I'll do it. But I do not like doing that. I
Yeah.
don't like giving my car to some. I know it's their job, but I still.
Yeah.
Like it.
Have I told you my dreams to own a parking garage?
No.
Just free
I love
income.
this.
Just free income.
Parking garage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just free income. I'll look at the competitors. We'll make it less.
How do we make this happen?
I don't know. I want a parking garage. I want a storage unit.
Okay. You want to go halfsies?
Yeah, sure.
I'm being serious.
Yeah.
You'd be down to go halfsies.
Yeah.
If you can get the money, I'll go halfsies with you.
Okay.
Okay.
Because that's just free income, it feels like.
It is.
Yeah. I just put a sign outside the storage unit like, oh, if it gets broken into, like, that's on you. Sorry.
Yeah. Parking garage more the way to go, honestly. Yeah. Parking garage. Less, what's it called?
Because I can tow people, too. Make a deal with a tow driver.
That's actually illegal now.
To tow people out of a parking garage?
No, the way you're saying it.
Oh, you can't strike a deal with the tow company?
I feel like that's always been illegal.
Here's the thing. It gets into a really shady gray area because you'll have people on what's it called? Standby, just hovering. And as soon as you leave, they come in and swoop in. That's where
I wouldn't do that.
Okay, all right.
I wouldn't do that. It would just be a thing of like, hey, if any cars are here past 2, like, they're all yours.
Gotcha.
I can't do that?
No, you can.
Oh, I can? Okay.
That
A better thing to do would be to double charge them before they leave.
Oh, yeah, lock them in.
Yeah.
Lock them in and go $200 cash right now.
Okay, creep.
Or I take the car.
That's illegal.
Read the sign. You consented.
Yeah.
It's my Tesla now.
Have you ever had your car locked into somewhere?
Have I ever had my car locked in somewhere? No.
Yeah, okay.
Because I read.
Okay.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a call out to anyone that's gotten their car locked in somewhere before.
Yeah, I made the security guard open the gate. I walked. I walk. I was like,
well, that's a sweet security guard.
Yeah, he was. I was like, I really need my car back, man. And he's like, all right. Called them, waiting at the gate, waiting. And I was like, where the fuck is this guy?
Well, allow him to take his time.
Oh, sure. But I called him again. He's like, I'm on my way. And I'm like, oh, my God.
Yeah, because you're in the wrong.
Yeah, but...
yeah, and you're taking it out on the security guy that wanted to go home, play World of Warcraft, and now he's got to come save some poor fuck who locked his car in the garage.
I kind of want to kick you, but I can't.
You could, technically.
Yeah, but I can't.
I'm a purple belt in Jiu-Jitsu.
No, you're a purple belt in bench martial arts.
Which is a form of Jiu-Jitsu.
No, it's not.
It is.
You want to try it out?
Bench? Like my bench tech?
I'm actually kind of concerned if I got you in a headlock, you'd die.
Oh, yeah, I'd snap. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm not coming to do jiu-jitsu. And you keep saying, like, nah, you'll be fine. And it's like, no, I would snap.
Maybe you'd be so slinky that you could just get out of it.
And that's, like, the alternative thing. And so, yeah, for those times where I can get out of it, great. When I can't get out of it, I am screwed.
I would literally not do any of that, like, neck cranks or arm bars. I would just lay on you like a wet blanket. Like a heavy wet blanket.
I could slinky out of that 100%.
Do you want to try?
Right now?
That's the best way to end the show. As Alex like narrates for our listeners.
That actually could work.
I won't do any. I will literally just lay on you like a wet blanket.
Do we film it as like a post thing outside? Do you want to do the outro now and then we'll cut to
Yeah, I think that's the best.
Slinky. Okay.
I think that would be the best.
All right.
So
wrap it
this
up
is
here.
This is the outro, but it'll still be on Idobi Radio Live.
Oh yeah, you'll hear anything that happens.
This is great.
This is great.
I am honestly more excited for this than opening presents on Christmas. So,
whoa.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning into the show. We're going to end it with me laying on Peyton as a wet blanket. And
Don't phrase it like that.
Oh, I've phrased it like that because guess what? Wesam's World. That says Idobi Radio.
That's Idobi Radio.
Remember to download the Idobi Radio app. Go to
Idobi app.
The Idobi app to listen live on Idobi Radio. Thank you for listening live. First episode of the new year. We had a great time. Make sure you follow us at Wesam's World. Follow Peyton Grufick. Follow Alexandra Gorski. I'm at Wesam Quiche. We love you. Always remember to listen, think, and then talk.
Wet blanket.
Bye.
All right. Let's go do this.
You want to use your shoes?
Oh, should I take them off?
Yeah, just in case.
In case I kick you?
Yeah.
What should I do?
Lay on your back. Okay. There's two ways I can lay on you, and I'll give you the choice.
Okay.
Right? I can be in side control, literally like this.
Okay.
I can be mounted on you,
Okay.
or I can be in north-south.
I don't want north-south. Anything but north-south.
All right, what do you want?
Which one's harder to get out of?
I'm letting you decide.
Which one's hard to get out
They're
of?
all going to be hard. There's no harder.
No way.
The hardest one would be north-south.
Okay, well, I don't want north-south.
All right,
so what's
then,
second
so-
hardest?
I don't know. It's a
Side
tie
control?
between side control and
Let's
mount.
do side control. All right.
All right.
So you just do this. You know what? Now that I'm in this position, I don't know if I can get out of this. But I'm just gonna. Excuse me. Pardon me. I'm just gonna. No, go shoot. Go on. Get out of here. Get out of here. Why don't you just? I'm gonna go this way now.
Peyton, how you feeling?
We're
Smothered?
We're gonna do north-south after all. What if I just get up? Instead of trying to slinky, I'll just get up. Stop spinning me. You're cheating. This is... They're gonna demote you for cheating? And this isn't even a tech anymore.
Wesam, how
He's
you feeling?
laying on me.
This is a good stretch, honestly.
Good stretch?
Ah! I'm determined.
That's pretty good.
Wesam has not moved
Hey,
an
do me a
inch.
favor. Keep holding your breath while you're doing this. This is good for you.
Keep holding my breath?
I'm saying breathe.
I can't breathe. No! I can't get out of it.
Terrible, isn't it?
It's pretty rough.
It's a nightmare.